Hi there, Peter from Vox Singing Academy here, and thank you very much for watching this extended version of this particular track. You are in for a treat here because we are going to be covering the 3 points of this song. Number one, you will see me sing the song in its entirety, and it is my version and my interpretation, and I hope that you like it. Number two, I will be reacting to the live version of the original artist singing the song, so it's a reaction video, and we'll be finishing up with me giving the singing tutorial about how to sing the song exactly how the artist intended. We'll be going over every little nuance so that you can sing the song. I hope you like these 3 videos. If you do, share, like, click, subscribe. Most importantly, if we can help you or someone that you know with this singing, that's what we do best. We guarantee results in 3 weeks if you follow the teacher's instructions. We give online singing lessons worldwide and also face-to-face singing lessons throughout Australasia. Check out the links below. Enjoy the videos. Peace and much love. Okay, let's do this.
I'm sorry, you don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I set you apart. Tell me your secrets and ask me your questions. Oh, let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming up tails, heads on a science apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Oh, take me back to the start. Nobody
without any further ado, let's get stuck into the next video, which is Coldplay, The Scientist, live in Madrid 2011. Now, late 2024, Coldplay came out to Australia and they played to more people than what Taylor Swift did. So Taylor Swift was a massive tour. Taylor Swift did 2 shows at the MCG. Coldplay did 4 sold-out shows at Marvel Stadium, which is also an arena as well too. Massive, massive stadium. I think probably holds... I don't know. It would have to hold, I think, 100,000 people there with the floored area. I didn't go to the show. Now, I really like Coldplay. They're a band that I'm not a huge fan of. I haven't got them on huge rotation. I teach a lot of students Coldplay songs. So they're very popular for students to bring in to class to learn different skills. So I'm very inept with all the techniques and skills that Chris Martin, the lead singer of Coldplay, uses. And without any further ado, I basically did this video because I've had a few students that went to the Coldplay show and they said you should do a Coldplay react video. So I just basically jumped onto YouTube and I typed in Coldplay live, and this was one of the first videos that came up. Haven't watched it. I love this song. I've worked on this song a lot in class, so I'm really I'm pumped to see the version of this song. Let's get stuck into it. Coldplay, The Scientist, live in Madrid 2011.
Everybody okay? Come up to Madrid to tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you to tell you I need you, to tell you I set you apart. Tell me your secrets or ask me your questions. Oh, let's go back to the start. Running in circles or coming up tails, heads on the silence apart.
All right, before we break into the chorus, I just want to comment on that there, okay? Very good, okay? Now, one thing that I want to point out, because we're getting a lot of close-ups of Chris Martin then, his mouth was working really, really well, okay? So his articulation, pronunciation, diction was exceptional, something that we pride ourselves on at Vox Singing Academy. So that was really, really great. His microphone technique was really good. Coming up tails. So he would pull away when he was singing some louder notes then. Okay, so that was really, really good. I love how he's using this old little upright, crazy upright piano there. It's really nice. Sounds really live, which is great as well too. The only thing that I could sort of say is that his posture is sort of craned over, and you know, he could have definitely had the mic pulled out a little bit more to keep his posture a little straighter. He's a little bit hunched over. But again, the verses here aren't that hard. They're in a very comfortable key. We're going to break into the chorus here and see what he says in the see how he sings the chorus, because he's got the in and out of falsetto, which isn't easy, like he says in the line. But really great so far. Mouth's fantastic. Pitch is really fantastic. Right on the notes. So singing the song, you know, quite not staccato, but really gracing the notes. Come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. So he's right on. He's not going, come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry, which he kind of does on the album, on the album version. Let's go into the chorus here. Obviously playing to a massive crowd here as well, so you can hear the crowd singing along in the background. Let's get stuck into the chorus.
Nobody said it was easy. Oh, it's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be so hard. Come on. I'm going back to the start.
Okay, so I just want to pull it up there before we go through the rest of the song. Now, he's doing great in the chorus there. He really is. He's doing really good. He sort of pulled the mic and did a couple of different words and phrased it a little bit differently. But the one main point that he did is he sung it differently to the recorded version. The recorded version goes in and out of falsetto. So it goes, when my hand's up here, I'm in falsetto. Nobody said it was easy. But this version here, he does it differently. So I think he goes, nobody said it was easy. So he does that, or even I think he might only just do, nobody said it was easy. So yeah, he doesn't do the whole lot in falsetto. He doesn't do the 3 big falsetto jumps that he does in the recorded version. He only does 1 or 2. I'm going to see what it's like in the next chorus, and I'll actually count how many falsetto parts he does. But he is doing really well. Massive, great mouth placement, fantastic mouth placement. He missed a couple of breaths there. He chopped in a couple of breaths where I thought that he could have made it through the line, but he was obviously out of breath. But other than that, very, very good. Posture could be a bit straighter, but fantastic. Crowd singing along. You can sort of see he wants to get the crowd involved and wants to get them to sing more. Let's keep it going here.
I was just guessing at numbers and figures. I was putting your puzzles apart. The questions of science and progress, do not speak as loud as my heart. So tell me you love me, or come back and haunt me. Oh, and I rush to the start, just running in circles, or coming up tails, coming back as we are. And nobody said it was easy. Oh, it's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be so hard. Oh, let's go back to the start.
Yeah, okay, fantastic. He's mixing it up. He's doing the phrasing differently in the verses, which is really great. In that chorus, he did the whole first line of the chorus all in true voice. Nobody said it was easy. And then he did the first 2 falsettos in the second line. Nobody said it was easy. So he's kind of changing it up. Maybe he feels he needs to belt it out a little bit more. But as I said, in the chorus, in the original version, he does the 3 in and out of falsettos. And it's not easy to pull those off smoothly. So, maybe it's a personal thing that he wants to do. Maybe he feels he needs to give it a little bit more. Great backing vocals by the drummer. So that's really good. Backing drummer come in and did some backing vocals as well too. And I don't think it was harmonies. I think he just sung what Chris Martin was singing in the chorus there. But it was nice. It was good to hear that sort of come up and lift the song up a little bit. Let's keep it going. Really great performance. I'm getting into it.
Oh, it's such a shame for us to part. No one ever said it would be so hard. We have the best fans in the world, there's no question. Oh, let's go back to the start. Thank you. Farewell.
Fantastic. Amazing. I was moved then. So that was a great performance. It really was. Crowd was really getting into it, super emotional. He got the crowd to sing along and sort of change it up at the end. I know that, he normally does that, I don't know, quote me, 5 or 10 times, but he sort of got the crowd to come in and sing, which was really great. The crowd was really, really getting into it. Amazing song, great performance. His pitch was really, really good. His emotion was really good. He changed things up. He kept it fresh for himself, so it wasn't boring for himself. Changed it up for the crowd a little bit as well too. Did things differently to the album version. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was really, really good. I was a bit surprised why he was sweating profusely. Looked like all the crowd had a lot of jackets on. Looked like it was in the middle of winter, and the rest of the band were all dressed up and not sweating. But maybe he's anyway. Let's keep it on track here. His voice was fantastic. Really, really good. I just would have liked him to keep his posture a little straighter. That's all it is. Probably work on his breathing a little bit in the chorus. He punched in a couple of breaths where I thought he could have done the whole line. Other than that, fantastic performance. It was excellent. Hope you enjoyed that. If you think... Hi there and welcome to Vox Singing Academy's tutorial on how to sing The Scientist by Coldplay the way the artist intended it to be sung. Without any further ado, let's get stuck into this. If you haven't watched any of these videos before and you want to follow this video and get the most out of it, please check out the glossary in the description below so you're going to understand what's going to be written on the lyrics right here when we're going through the song. This song is best suited for intermediate singers. It's not really for beginners because you have to have good in and out of falsetto capabilities. But it's not an advanced song or a pro song either. So if you've got okay skills, this song will be good for you, particularly if you can go in and out of falsetto well. It's best suited for male singers that are baritones, the middle range, and females that are contralto and alto ranges, so low to middle female voices. You're going to need to be able to sing for the males and females down to a low D. Okay, so that's what you're going to need to sing. That's that's the lowest note, and you're going to need to sing in true voice only up to mid C. That's the highest note in true voice, so he only uses those about 7 notes there in true voice. In falsetto, again, you don't have to sing that high in falsetto. At the very end of the song, he goes and hits an A in falsetto. So that's what you're going to need to be able to sing to sing this song. Again, to get the best out of it, please check out the glossary that's in the description below. Let's get stuck into it. Okay, so there is a little bit of an intro here before we start. It's a bit of a piano intro, so we're just going to listen to this intro. And this first line, we're going to start at 1.5 out of volumes 1 to 4. So it's not that loud. He's going to push up meet a little bit, okay, with a little bit of a sob. And meet is going to go up to 1 3/4. And he's going to breathe after you. Okay, let's have a listen up to there. Okay, and he says, yeah. So it's come up to meet ya. And he cuts it off. He's not over singing this song. There's a breath there. Tell you I'm sorry. Then there's a breath there. He's going to push up sorry as well too. Now he says, yeah, there, but he tends to say you on this next line here. No, let's actually go with yeah. Tell you I'm sorry, and then just cut it off. Sorry comes up a little bit louder again to probably to 1 3/4, and then there's a breath here. We're going to go all the way through this next line. It's going to be 1.5 here, this next line. We're going to go raise up. We're going to sort of slide up on lovely, and then he's going to do a bit of a run or a trill on R, and then breathe after R. Let's have a listen to it. 1 3/4 out of 4. And then he breathes. You don't know how lovely you are. Your turn. Now don't overdo that R. So after each one of these phrases, after I give an example, you want to copy what I'm doing and do it a cappella. Now this R, it's not hard. It's just ah. It's just a triad down. That's all it is. It's not really a run. It's just a triad down. It's 3 notes down, okay? He's going to basically repeat the same thing here, but the breathing is a little bit different. It's 1 3/4. He's going to push up fine. He's going to breathe after you. Let's have a listen. Now he says you here. I had to find you. And then stop and breathe. Don't over sing it. Next line's the same. 1.5 going up on need and then breathing after you. Okay, and he says, yeah, here. Tell you I need you. And then cut it. Don't over sing it. Your turn. Next line. Again, 1.5 going up on set. He's going to breathe after you. And then he's going to sing a part and he's going to breathe after a part. Let's just go up to you here. And then he breathes. Tell you I set you. And then cut it. Don't over sing it. Your turn. He's just going to go on the apart here. Again, he's going to do the triad run or trill. Okay, it's not really a trill. It's just down 3 notes. Apart. And then cut it. Okay. Now, the next verse is exactly the same. It's exactly the same as what we've just done. The breathing is a little bit different, so we're going to quickly fly through it so you can just see what we're doing differently on the breathing. Okay, so he's going to go 1.5, going to push up secrets, you're going to breathe after secrets, okay?
Tell me your secrets.
Breathe.
Ask me your questions.
Breathe. So it's the same as the first line. Come up to meet you. So it's the same. Tell me your secrets. So it's just a big repeat. But he's going to breathe on this line here after back. Oh, he says, oh, let's go back. Breathe to the start, the same triad run. Have a listen.
Oh, let's go back to the start.
So it's, oh, let's go back to the start. Okay, your turn. Push, pause, try that. Now, the rest of this is the same. I'm going to basically just play through this, okay? We're going to go through this. It's 1.5. He pushes up circles, breathes after circles, pushes up tails, breathes after tails. Okay, let's have a listen to these two lines. Breathe. Breathe. Stop and breathe. So he breathes with heads on a science, breathe, and again the same apart here as in the second verse, same run. Have a listen. So it's just a big repeat. That's why we're going through this quickly. So really, there's not much else, okay, with the verses. That's pretty much it to do with the verses. We're not going to go through the second verse after this chorus because it's exactly the same. We will write in the instructions here so you can see what's happening in the second verse on some of the more important things and the breathing. But that's it for that. Now let's go over the chorus. The chorus is the hardest part. Now he says here, nobody said it was easy. It's not easy. This is not easy. We've got to make sure we've got a nice fluent in and out of falsetto here, okay? Now, really importantly, remember the red brackets are falsetto. So the no is falsetto. The said is falsetto. Then he's going to breathe. Now remember the no and the said in falsetto is quieter than the true voice. So it's 1.5 in the falsetto parts and 1 3/4 in the true voice part. Then he's going to breathe. Let's have a listen. Beautiful line. Love this line. So it's false. Nobody said. Okay, that's all it is. So false in no, false in said, up a bit louder on body. Your turn. Have a go at it. I'm going to do it again. So it's nobody said. Okay, your turn. Going to breathe here. We're going to go to 1 3/4 on it was and easy. He's going to drop down a falsetto, 1.5. And the Z at the end of Z-E, the E in easy is falsetto. The Z is true voice with a little bit of a sob and a little bit louder. Push up a little bit louder. Have a listen.
It was easy.
So, it was easy. Your turn. Make sure we get in that sob on the Z. Okay, now, shame. This is the highest note in the song. There's a cry on shame here. 1 3/4, we're going to gear 2 on shame. And we're going to breathe after part. Let's have a listen.
It's such a shame for us to part.
He gets a little bit gravelly nearly on for us to part. Maybe he did a lot of takes on this recording. But shame goes up. It's such a shame for us to part. Make sure you bring your volume back down to 1 3/4 on part. Shame goes up to gear 2. It's just a repeat now. It's the same, okay? So this next line is the same as the first line of the chorus. We're just going to listen to it.
Nobody said it was easy.
So it's exactly the same, okay? Falsetto on no, said, and E. Okay, true voice on body, it was, and Z at the end of EZ, okay? No one ever said. You're going to push up said a little bit later on the next line. It's 1 3/4. You're going to breathe after said. Now we just push it away. No one ever said. Just like that. Your turn. Breathe. It would be this hard. It's going to come down in volume to 1.5 at the end of hard. Have a listen. So 1 3/4 to 1.5. It would be this hard. And bring it down to 1.5 at the end. Your turn. Last line of the chorus. Oh, take me back, push up, back. And he does a little trill on start. Let's have a listen.
Oh, take me back to the start.
Oh, take me back to the start. So that trill's a little bit more complicated. Start. That's what it is, slow. So you can copy those and practice those. Now, I highly recommend that you use this tutorial here, follow these instructions, go back and do it again with this video, then with the original artist. And if you're getting great results, go with the instrumental version. The rest of this song is exactly the same. These next verses are exactly the same here. He does the same things, pretty much the same breathing, the trills. I'm going to write some basic notes here for the rest of the lyrics here in the third verse, but we're going to now bounce to the 4-minute and 10-second mark where he's going to be doing the ooh part. Now the is in true voice and the ooh's in falsetto. Then he holds it out. So let's go to that part there. Let's go to 4 minutes. It's about 4 minutes and 10 seconds. We'll go to about 4 minutes and 7 seconds. Let's go to this. Let's listen to the first one. He does 4 of these, I'm pretty sure. So it's true voice. Let's just get this part first. Ooh. So you want to get that nice and smooth. Just try that for me. Now, he does these notes coming down. Ooh. He does 4 notes coming down. Count them, okay? So that's a good way to get that and be accurate. Your turn. So it's pretty simple. He's just going to repeat this again. Same. That's all it is, okay? So it's just nice and smooth transition from true voice to falsetto and hold it out at the end. Hold it as long as he's doing it. Ooh. 4 hits. The last one, he just holds out the last note a little bit longer on this last one. That's all it is. Hold the last note for a couple of seconds longer. If you practice these skills that are written here and practice along with me, you will get this song down. It's an intermediate song. You just got to have those jumps in and out of falsetto. The first line of the chorus and the third line of the chorus are the hardest parts of this song. The rest of it's not that hard, okay? But practice your in and out of falsetto scales. I've got a bunch of in and out falsetto scales on this channel. You can go to the playlist, check it out. If you're having troubles with this song, please reach out to us. We would love to help you or anyone that you know with their singing. That's what we do best. That's what we pride ourselves on, is giving result-driven singing lessons, guaranteeing results in 3 weeks if you follow the teacher's instructions. We have male and female teachers giving online singing lessons worldwide and face-to-face singing lessons throughout Australasia. Check out the links below for more info. If you like this video, give it a like, thumbs up, click subscribe, share. And if you've got great results, from this tutorial and practicing along with this, please put it in the description below. Film yourself, put it on YouTube, put an audio, put it in the description. We want to see the results here, because if you do follow these instructions, you will be able to improve your voice. Most importantly, thank you so much, everyone that's watched this far through. Love yous all. Please be good to each other. Live each day as if it's your last. And until the next video, peace and much, much love. Bye-bye.